if I use Acris, like it's very quiet.
You could adjust the volume in the settings. I know what's it call it? Someone else is in the same problem and they had to turn it up.
So what I'm doing is actually putting the music in effect like very loud. I'm just gonna boom everything up to like 200%.
It's in the add-on settings for Acre. You can change the volume in there.
Wait, how do you change the Acre thingy?
Um, I think it's in the add-on settings. Hold on, let me look at it. Configure add-on
Configure,
options. Add-on options.
add-on options.
And look for Acre. Yeah, Acre 2.
Oh,
And you change
fuck.
the volume.
That lighter is scaring shit out of me. Seriously, like every time.
Yeah, if you go to the add-on options and go to Acre 2, you change the volume of the radios and it, like that's how you control the volume for Acre 2. It's independent of Armor 3.
Can I shoot those journalists?
No.
Oh, that's perfect. Holy shit, that's okay. Okay, okay, I got it.
Without journalists, we don't have war.
No, we have better war about journalists because that means they're not watching our every move.
But then the war ends, and we want more war to fight.
You know what? Why don't you take a red goal and forget about it?
Joe, you might want Marine on tonight, so you might have to rethink the caption of Anton a little bit.
We don't have a lot of people.
It was still half an hour early.
Oh, what
6
happened?
hours later.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da. It's still morning, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna redo it. I'm gonna have AIs fill in the gaps. So I'm gonna have a small squad to so we don't have to be sitting there babysitting a lot of stuff.
What the fuck?
5 a.m. or p.m.?
Why'd everything just go black?
Joe, change the time.
Time shift.
Is it fully black?
Yeah, it'll come back. Give it a second.
Oh, it might be the 6 hours intro thingy animation.
It's just a Zeus
be.
time shift.
Or it just got stuck in there.
Nice, we're gonna have a solid turn CDF tonight. That's awesome.
Oh, it is 5 p.m. Man, we're going to go into dark.
You're with
Good
me.
to know.
You're gonna be my turret gunner.
Hey, drop him. Be nice.
Dude, what are you doing with that thing?
You don't know what press he is. You might be the good guys. Actually, he is a good guy because the A in news has a polo shirt.
Check. All right.
I'm gonna close the door for you. There you go. You do whatever you want with them.
That works. Cool. Other than the fact that I
guys
see
know
my
that, yes.
cigarette, that's funny.
It's cool. Newport. Nevada.
You're not allowed in here.
Oh, wait. Disconnect.
Can you read the flag? There's no one in the building. You're seeing things.
It's been a long deployment in Tanoa.
Where the fuck are all my guys at?
I don't know. We're still 15 minutes early, technically. Here comes Havoc.
Havoc inbound.
Yo,
Hey.
I guess we're doing shit together, taking the ECP one or some shit.
I have zero clue where UCP1 is. Tell me.
It's grid coordinates 30106. I'll figure out what the fuck that is. So I think there's a map.
Well, I'm looking at the map.
I'm gonna update the map right now. I'm putting all the markers down, so it'd be easy to spot.
Yeah. I
That'd be
was
helpful.
supposed to leave a
Are you
small
riding
security.
with the CDF? Are you riding with us?
So let me ask this straight. It's entered, but you, is that a person? For sure it's a person. And not an actual AI.
I keep fucking lagging out again. I'm getting angry.
Getting angry.
I think that's a problem with my fucking external. I might have to throw it somewhere. Buy a new one. I have a couple spares. Anyways, I'm supposed to leave security team on ECP1, but it's looking like it's probably just gonna be me and Doc, so I'm probably not gonna do that.
No, the ECPs are gonna be quite easy. We just gotta make sure we just stop the enemies from trying to funnel in. Once we do that, I'll have a small AI squad guard it afterwards, so we can go after
Okay,
the target.
what kind of hostiles are we like? What kind of firepower are we expecting coming at us?
Well, basically from the north, from the port, they're gonna send a bunch of troops to try to recapture Antoine, but they're not gonna send Tengen because they don't want to kill they don't want to kill the VIP as well. So this is pretty much gonna be just a bunch of small squad on fire. Maybe anti-tank a little bit here and there, like RPGs, but they're not gonna throw heavy firepower at us and no artillery.
I'm probably just gonna pull out a striker.
Yeah, just make sure if have no AIs on guns, so they don't blow up the target. So it's pretty much should just be only human players going after Antoine. So
Is Anton
like,
going to be set to op for? Cause
no,
he
he's not
might
gonna be
get
sent to.
dropped. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be captive technically, but his security
Thank
personnel
goodness,
won't.
Roland, you're here. You have your BMP ready?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's just standing outside.
Yeah, I'll brief it once I go in the brief.
Okay, Sus is with you then.
Alrighty.
Copy.
You hear that, Sus?
Yeah, I do.
We still got 12 minutes before briefing.
Comms check for everybody. Comms check.
Okay. Loud and clear.
Anton security still detail will have
I'm following you no matter what.
they'll be captive also, so
Sounds like a plan.
your AIs won't target them.
Oh, here comes Havoc. Colonel Havoc. Hey, Havoc.
Radio check on command.
Loud and clear. This is the U.S. Army.
Get the fuck off my channel.
Nope.
Who's speaking right now? Just quick name.
Roland.
Navy. Radio check on Navy. Oh, yeah, first things first. Right, I kind of forgot what radio channel I gotta use. I gotta use the Navy, or I'm still gonna use the Air Force? Alright.
The Navy for the ship.
Hey, sure. Air Force radio check. Hey, sure.
It's being racist to the Cherno scum. sucks.
How's it going, Pat?
Awful. I've started drinking. I took a page out of the last guy on the CQ shift, and I started drinking before I went down.
Hell yeah.
They're already kicking me out. I don't give a shit. So we're probably gonna take like either Striker or 2 JVLTs because we're not really expecting any kind of vehicles. So I want to keep it light and fast. So go ahead and pull a squad of AI as well.
Alright.
I think the only Striker we have is fucking Mind Plow for some fucking reason.
I can. Yeah. It's the mind
We
flow.
got 8 minutes before
MMPV, what the fuck is that again? My brain's fucking.
for briefing.
I've seen it. I just can't remember what it is.
I can't at the moment either.
Fuck it. Why not? We'll
We
figure
got
out
8
what it
minutes
is.
before briefing, so yeah.
I can
It's
take
kinda-
the JLTV. I've got no problem taking that.
All right, just keep it M2. There's a 107 in here too.
Oh, smoke.
Do we have 113s? Myself and gay.
Going on, Batty?
Oh,
I don't know. I have
don't
to
ask
my,
about this.
Jesus
The
channel.
journalist we have tied up in here.
I was just asking how you doing, man.
It's being questioned.
He's doing fine.
Anyway,
Good to hear.
try not. I was gonna say try not to put AI on the gun, but I don't really give a shit if AI is on the gun because they shouldn't. The fucking VIP is gonna be like civilian shit, so they should
I should
target
be
him.
able to.
He's not gonna be civil. He's gonna be captain.
Yeah.
His
It's gonna be captain. Yeah, our guys shouldn't shoot at him, so we'll be fine.
just be careful because the AIs, his security forces, your AIs won't shoot at them, but they will shoot back at you and kill your guys. So
I'm not too concerned about some fucking shitty North Koreans killing my guys.
no, this is private security. So
I'm not
They're
too
just-
concerned about PMCs killing my guy. Well, I'm a little bit more concerned about PMCs killing. I brought out 2 MGs just in case. I'll be fine.
yeah, only the human players be able to target his security detail. That's what I'm trying to say.
They like fuck.
Air threat. We have an air raid coming in.
So cold, man. Looks like it. Shadow.
Kamikaze Norks.
He shouldn't be part of the brief.
Oh, you can't see it anymore? Oh, wait.
All right, let's have the brief. We'll just start this mission soon.
We got 5 minutes out from brief. Keep your seat warm for me.
Alright. These benches work, I like that. You can sit on it with the ace menu.
All right. We're gonna start the brief. We got Marines, Army, CDF, Air Force, Navy. All right, we're good to start the brief. So, as of the moment, our primary target is going to be Antoine. Basically, that's our VIP we're going to be capturing, but we're also going to do a cutoff operation as well. So, basically, we're going to start off over at Comms Bravo, where everyone's we're going to teleport over there, so you don't have to worry about driving over there. But once you get your vehicles, we'll just teleport. So we're gonna start in Cons Bravo, and then we're gonna take that road going east down toward the first checkpoint that we're gonna be taking is ECP. Once we get down there, I'm gonna have some guys set up the ECP, and possibly they're from the north. There might be retaliation from the North Koreans where they'll probably send down a large number of like probably anywhere from 2 squads or maybe a company size infantry element down to us to engage. After we set up the ECP, we're gonna travel down to the next point. So I'll change it a little bit on the map. We're not gonna go directly to the town first. There's a small little gap between the forest or the jungle right there. So we're gonna take, instead of going down south on that road, we're gonna take the east. We're gonna go east, a little bit northeast, and take that road and come down to the ECP first and secure the ECP, then to secure the village next to it to the west of that ECP2. Once we secure that point, our target, Antoine, should get notified that we cut him off from his potential, because he was trying to take the airport to the north. So he's gonna start fleeing to the south, and that's when we're gonna start a pursuit. If we have a small enough element that can secure him faster, which would be good, but we just gotta make sure we keep eyes on him. So as we go through, the Air Force and Marines and whoever other drone operators we have should maintain a constant sight of the target or the VIP. If we lose sight of him, he will hide, and we'll have to reset and wait for his next movement if we lose sight of him. So be advised. But for the target, I'll show you the target route. So as you see, he's going to travel. He's basically going to start traveling south if we secure the northern part. So he has a couple of points he can escape from. If he jumps on a boat, the Navy will detect him on the sonar, and all other they'll pick him up on. But we have a limited time to secure him. If he's on a boat, we cannot destroy the boat because it's declared a civilian vessel. We can only secure him if he lands back on land. So that's going to make it more difficult for us. Or he'll cross the bridge to the south, which is the next slide. So he'll either cross the bridge if he has a chance to cross the bridge. There's not going to be no guard detail to stop him from crossing. So only as the teams are trying to go after him, we'll secure him. All right, if you do cross Antoine, his PMC or his security detail will fire back on you, and he will go and he'll try to run away from combat. Like I said, if you kill or neutralize all his security detail, he will cooperate. You just gotta walk up to him and just tell him, and he'll follow your orders. Don't expect resistance or him trying to flee. You don't have to do no lethal. All right, as long as he has no security detail, he will cooperate.
Do we know what he's going to be moving in?
He's gonna be moving. Yeah, he's gonna be moving on the Vic.
Okay.
He's not going to take no routes. He's not going to take a route to the forest or anything like that, because North Koreans are on high alert. So if he tries to escape north on foot, he'll get shot by the North Koreans. They're expecting the U.S. forces to cross over and try to take over the towns. So they're on high alert. So he'd be basically doing a death sentence if he tries to flee on north. So he has to take all main roads. So you can't take no scenic routes.
Okay, do we know what vehicles he's going to have access to, though?
He's gonna be in a black SUVs,
Right.
but he does have a few black SUVs that are gonna play decoy.
Right.
So that's why we gotta make sure we have positive drone control, like use drone and surveillance to make sure we don't lose sight of him. As soon as we lose sight of him, it's gonna be pretty much come on tactical pause. He's gonna hide in a building, and he may change his uniform or clothes, and then we'll just have to reset and wait for his movement.
Okay, so worst case scenario, he gets killed and crossfire by some shit. What happens then?
So if he gets killed, it's going to change the politics a little bit more dynamically. Basically, the center towns. I'll change it back over. So right now, the center towns. If we capture them, all the middle towns in the center will fold. So we'll pretty much capture all the towns in the center, because they're gonna get fed up with the amount of corruption. And after we capture them, basically the villages will understand the corruption and hopefully oust the remaining North Koreans in the center. If we don't capture them, if we end up killing them, China is basically it's going to basically change the dynamics where China will basically say we killed um, a pretty much the person in charge of the Red Spring coal mine and interfere with their mineral deal. So they will basically try to pin it on us, and that will cause a lot more. That will cause a little bit more unrest in the villages because a lot of the villages rely on that mining to fund themselves. So if you kill their if you kill the CEO of that place, it's going to cause a lot of issues. So yeah, it's a very vital. We get a hold of them, and we can pretty much get this under control. So basically, that pretty much the CEO of this Red Springs service mine is very is very crucial. If we lose them, we're going to lose a very strategic. It's going to be a very strong political blow to us. So right now, that's what that's why the primary goal is right now. So and plus
Just
also
consider it mission fail if he dies.
Yeah, we'll still take over the middle towns, but just suspect that if we get them, we don't have to worry about the middle towns. They're pretty much going to fold. If we don't get them, there's going to be a lot of we're going to be probably facing resistance as well. So
I'm gonna grab a beer real quick. Hold up.
yeah, but other than that,
You know, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go grab one too.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
Yeah.
This guy.
like I said, Antoine is going to be an actual human player, so he's not going to do anything crazy. He's not going to do nothing James Bond or anything like that.
I'm going to torture him.
No.
Doc,
No,
we have to get him first.
we want him to we want to put leverage on him and leverage on China. Like without him, we lost our leverage for the political.
He don't need his hands, does he?
All right.
But don't expect too much AA resistance or any tanks, anything like that. But the south of the island, if he gets to the South Island, there is a large armor present down there. So if he lands on the boat on the shore, that red line right there means no point in returning. If he crosses that, we pretty much lost at that point. If he crosses that red line, if he does land on the boat, if you have a small detail or a small team that can intercept him before he gets to the place, that'd be great. But like I said, North Koreans are going to be tracking as every move as well, and they're going to be sending. They're going to try to send a small team to recover him as well. So don't expect that if you're engaging him, just suspect within like 5 minutes another a squad of North Koreans are going to come up and try to fight you as well. So just suspect heavy resistance.
So just for Air Force's sake, can you go over what team or what, I guess, teams are going where? Like what's the army doing? What's the CDF
Alright.
doing?
Yeah, I'll go over that right now. So go back to the first slide. So
We
right
don't
now,
have any Marines here, do we? Or do we have a Marine?
You got one.
You got one?
Yeah, this
Sweet.
one.
Alright.
yeah, like I said, for the most part, the main forces, like everyone's pretty much going to bind. The Marines, I was going to have them put surveillance on. So Marines, just get a drone or something that you can keep constant surveillance, or you can go on foot and monitor the red mines. Like you can just drop a personnel. Like I said, I don't know how many personnels you have to get eyes on the target. So once you get positive eyes on target, just maintain eyes until we set up the ECPs. So when the Army and Philippines and CDF set up the two ECPs, then we can go and then all the forces can move and surround the mines before Antoine can leave. But I'm
Right.
assuming he's going to probably start fleeing before then. That's why it's positive, because one Marine can't go after him. If you go after him, they most likely going to start fleeing anyways. So we just want to make sure we get enough forces to surround him and cut off his retreat.
So we basically just want to box him in so he can't go anywhere but towards us.
Yes. So yeah,
There's only
basically-
option south, really, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna travel roads. Don't expect him to go through the forest or anything crazy like that. You know, don't. He's not gonna go up the side of a mountain. He's just gonna flee on the road in black SUVs.
Black SUV, do we know what he looks like?
Let's see if Daniel. He did put a picture in there. Nope. No, we
It's
do
just
have.
gonna be the civvy traveling with some PMCs. He should be pretty easy to spot.
Okay.
He's
It's
not gonna
on
be
the-
armed.
It's on the Discord. It's on the unified chat, but I can probably throw it in the pub if you want to look at it.
Because I can
Yeah.
grab a drone and get it up in the air and keep an eye out.
He's the only one in a suit, anyways. So
Okay.
it's not really hard.
Oh, suit. That's easy enough.
He's a Chinaman in a gray suit.
He's not the only man in a suit.
Oh, you got
What?
Oh, you got the decoys, or he got some.
There's other functionaries, but he's the only Asian guy in the suit.
Yeah,
I don't
Asian
see
guy in a suit. I'm not going to be able to tell that from a drone. I'll tell you that much.
You should be able to see a gray suit.
Look for the guy running the fastest.
Yeah. So like I said, if he does hide, if we just like I said, if the two ECPs are set up, he'll only have to be forced to go south. Because if he tries to take, like I said, if he tries to take a scenic route, as soon as he crosses that red line, he's gonna be shot on sight. Because they're thinking he's probably an invasion force. So, like I said, his only best bet is to go through checkpoints to the enemy towns, and then head down south to the piers or the bridge to head to the airport to the south. So this is pretty much a race. So we're gonna set up the ECPs before we start attacking.
Who's taking
Sounds good.
ECP-1?
What's that?
Who's covering ECP-1? I can travel with them with the drone.
Everyone should be at ECP-1. Like I said, you see, it's the closest to the Red Springs. As soon as it starts getting attacked, like as soon as we take over ECP-1, there shouldn't be. The enemies should not know we're there yet. The enemies should be confused. But when we go to ECP-2, the enemies are probably gonna be notified. ECP-2 or ECP-1 is gonna be manned by a small squad I'm gonna send over there. They're gonna be AI controlled, so I'm gonna send a small squad over there. So don't worry about ECP-1 once it gets set up. And just in case if there's a small squad over there, but there shouldn't be no resistance over by ECP-1.
And we're going to fast travel to Comms Bravo?
Yeah, we're gonna fast travel to Comms Bravo.
Okay, because I can launch from there then.
Just be careful because if the security team gets spooked, he's gonna run.
Yeah,
So if it's the AI squad detects an attack, he's gonna flee because he's already under the heat because of Isabella.
All right. Other than that, like I said, once we take over ECP-1 and 2, unless you want to leave, I can probably leave the CDF at ECP-1 so they can start going towards a Red Spring mines immediately after if it gets assaulted. So, who got from CDF? All right, rolling.
Two of us, should be three,
Yeah.
but he disappeared.
Yeah, you can stay at ECP-1. So
He
once
just says
they go to
restarting in Discord, and the other CDF guy, he is put in Discord as restarting.
yeah, just make sure you're in fast vehicles so we can capture the target pretty easily. Like I said, he's gonna be an SUV, so it's gonna be pretty fast. So just make sure you have a.
Roland,
All
I'll
right,
roll with you guys, DCP-1. That'll give you 3 at least.
Alright.
All right.
I mean, I gotta go change the loadout though, because I need a drone.
Yeah. And
Right,
the Air Force.
we'll be waiting for you with the BMP and the BTR, so just hop on one of them once you're ready.
Copy that.
Yeah. The US,
in
Air
US.
Force, you should have.
I have Ion Op 4, but they are only a small Ion Op 4.
Yeah, just figuring out.
Let's use North Korea. Because North Korea is still occupying the territory. I'm going to put down Anton and Naples.
They're gonna send a bunch of reinforcements from the north, probably like a few squads.
Change my username to Anton also, so when they see me in the crosshairs, they'll say Anton.
Should only be about like 10 minutes, and then you just roll to the secure Antoine as well.
And I made myself invincible, so that when not my bodyguards, so they just shoot me by accident.
I'm setting up some new ejectors, then I have my naval ships blocking some of the port.
Yeah, just make sure you don't throw too much. No armor on the
Copy
main
that.
option.
Oh, no, I'm just throwing like light vehicles, like
Yeah, light
cars and stuff.
Yeah, light vehicles is fine. Just make sure nothing too crazy. The enemies are on the defensive.
Joe.
Yeah, I mean, like the one spot I've set up is like a squad of guys split in half.
Hello?
Like 2 fire
Drone
teams,
access, Joe. I've got nothing in the Marine locker.
Oh no, I can spawn in drones. If you get you just got the little tablet.
When we grab the tablet, you'll spawn them in. Okay.
Yeah, or you can spawn them in. They're over at the Air Force hangar.
Loud and clear.
You can spawn as many drones you need.
Got it.
Hey, Doc, you'll go ahead and take point for our shit. But for now, I do believe our rafts can take us down the same way as, Cherno's.
Good copy. We still getting transported automatically over to Comms Bravo?
This is Joe. Let me know which teams are ready to move over to Comms Bravo.
This is Newport, I'm ready to move.
Roland. Where'd Roland's team go? Did they already move?
Yeah, I already sent them.
How do I get the Air Force shit? I don't know how to do that. I'll be able to admit it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's kind of annoying because you have to walk over all the way over to the Air Force
Can
hangar.
you just spawn them in and then I'll grab them with the tablet from there?
Yeah. I'll spawn them in. What type of drones you want? There's 2 of them. There's like a futuristic one, and then there's like the one just with the Hellfires.
You've got none of them are going to be armed, right? Just that Pelican one?
Oh, what you calling?
The one, it's a prop job, not the jet one, not the one that flies like it looks like a fucking dart or like a.
Oh, yeah. You want the. Okay, I'll spawn them in. I'll spawn in the Pelican.
I think it's called a Pelican. Yeah, it's a prop job. A couple of them, 2, 3, just in case they get shot down. Keep them high.
Yeah, I'll put them down.
Cool. And then you can send me to Roland's team because I'm gonna hang with them.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll just send you over there.
Copy that. I can move away from you if it makes it easier.
No, I just gotta send you.
Hey, Pat, I'm at Comms Bravo. I'm parked on the side of the road towards the egress over to ECP-1.
Pat, you ready to move?
Roland, where at?
Pelican drones are on standby.
Command, CVF is moving in on ECP-1.
That one's gone. There it goes. Into the ground. And better off if I took a... From here, where's this guy at? Comms Bravo.
Command, this is CDF. We have reached ECP-1.
We're all crashed.
Hey, Pat, just letting you know, I took contact, I'm all good, smoked him. Good copy. Yeah, it's the bridge right outside of ECP-1.
ECP-1 secured.
I'm at ECP1.
Copy that.
Man solo. Command solo. I'll copy. Roland, I'll copy.
Yes.
Eyes on 3 VIX at the target point. Nothing's moving yet.
Which direction?
Yeah, they're not moving yet. They're still sitting at the initial location.
Copy that.
this is command. Pat, you can move to East B2.
Hey, let them know to lift fire. I'm traveling to ECP2.
This is a good copy. I sent it up. You're clear to go to East B2.
Can
Yeah, disconnect them so it doesn't blow up. Alright, there you go.
Pat, are we still going to ECP2 or should we deploy
Yeah,
to
we'll go to
ECP1?
ECP2.
We're on the way to ECP2.
Jesus, those things move too fast. Command, Solo. Roll and Solo, how copy?
Copy.
Vic's moving via Bravo towards EC. Oh, nope, I got one moving towards Alpha as well. The Vics are splitting up. I have one Vic on Bravo heading towards ECP1 and another one that took a right-hand turn down Alpha.
Copy that. Be advised.
Oh, the other Vic retraced. All Vics on Alpha at this time.
That should be direction ECP1.
Fuck. Yeah.
Be advised, an LTV bumped my JLTV, and it exploded with the force of 1,000 suns.
Rolling solo.
Copy.
I got 2 times VIX on Oscar outside Vagala to the east. Stopped at this time.
Command, be advised. Contacts moving towards Magala on waypoint Oscar. We're currently on ECP2, so a little far away.
I think those two are decoys.
I do not have eyes on the other one.
Air Force has eyes on the other one. They're a lot further south. They've stopped for now.
If they are decoys, they are now on Juliet.
Contacts moving on waypoint Juliet. Command, are we still supposed to move to ECP2?
That's an interesting floppy boat in the water. Man, have the Air Force still got visuals?
Yeah.
I'm moving in on Vix at the dock at Omori.
Contacts at the dock at Komeri.
Not 100%. Moving on them now to take a look.
Someone guarding the ECP2 should start moving south. Just to cover off the other pickup point.
Negative contacts at the dock.
Pat, don't worry about the ECP2. You can move. It's already been secured. You can go down to the next objective. Go south towards the VIP location.
Copy.
Rolling solo.
Go ahead.
2 positive contacts on convoy pause as marked by Air Force. They're moving now, looking on direction next.
Be advised. Contact moving to convoy pause near Kumeri Lumber Yard.
advised, Doc. You're coming across a potential up armored vehicle. Radio check. This is Joe on U.S. Army.
Copy you loud and clear.
Yeah, Havoc said there's possible a bunch of there's like 2 or 3 armored vehicles.
At what position?
What happened with the VIP?
Should be south of the
South of where?
Well, I found the vehicle over by the lumberyard, and apparently they have AA capabilities.
Is it the Kumeri Lumberyard?
Yep. One time Vic, it looked like a troop transport, and then it lit me the fuck up and blew me up instantly.
Alright, we're moving in with a BMP. Going to have a quick look around and take everything out. That's not a black SUV.
This is Joe.
Hey, at my last position, my team has spotted a car.
Radio check on Army. Copy you loud and clear.
can't get through to anyone on command, but one SUV is moving towards the port.
I'm having trouble to get through to command myself.
I've lost track of the other two SUVs.
Yeah, I've got eyes on the other two. They are currently on Whiskey, moving to the east.
One SUV looks like it's heading right towards the boat. I'm blowing up the boat.
Navy on Army. Quimir. Need support.
On our way.
He's currently at the dock. He's currently at the dock check Quimir. We thanks to Air Force, he's no escape currently, but he probably will have another boat coming shortly.
Roland, be advised, I got 2 more SUVs moving on that same location. Quimir from the north.
Copy that.
That'll put all of those Vics on that same loc. Be advised, I got a civvy on, or not a civvy, I got a contact on foot near the water with a flashlight.
Army, Navy, he has more boats inbound. We need that there now.
This is CDF on Army. We are near Kumir Banana Plantation.
CDF, get to the port side at Quimir, double time, please. This is Navy. He does have boats en route. Try to get it.
Copy that. On our way.
Two boats marked. They're moving on the shore now. The boat's still moving.
Navy's dispatching helicopter. Try to scare them.
I'm not letting this guy get away. I'm blowing up that boat if I need to.
Moving in for a closer look with the drone. Boat just left shore. We've got no idea if there's a contact on it or not, though.
Take out the vehicle on the left. Shooting at us.
Yeah, that boat's no longer a factor. Good hit. That boat's no longer a factor. I got one more a little further out.
This is CDF on Army. We just destroyed a squad of BMC. Making our way to the docks now.
This is Navy. He's in the water. He escaped the boat. He's heading back to his SUV.
Good hits on the boats. Those are no longer a factor. Got a high speed, high fast mover coming around the point. Fast mover boat coming around the point. Same location.
Be advised, target has gotten in a kayak. He's in the water in a kayak.
Fast mover boat right by the friendly helo. Be cautious. Roll and be advised, we got two SUVs down by the shoreline. One's driving right into the water.
On our way.
Navy is trying to use her helicopter to force him from linking up with the boat.
So far that's been effective. I'm directly above you with a drone. Be cautious. He's moving back towards the shore. Be advised, he's moving back towards the shore. Nowhere near the boat, though. If I've got a jet in the area, we've got a boat near the shore to be taken out. I'll mark it now.
If the boat becomes, if he goes to the boat, Navy will take it.
Boat's marked. Got a single foot mobile small arms fire on the helo. Air, if you got it, take that boat out.
This is air. Which boat marker am I looking at?
It says boat, no VIP yet. It's right there at the same harbor towards the northeast side of it. I'm putting shots on it now.
Almost there.
Yeah, the last seen running into a building almost directly below Navy helicopter.
Hey, this is Doc. I'm on foot. Gonna take
My drone just ran out of juice. Going into the water. There it goes.
On him.
When's ground gonna get over there?
We got one.
Doc is en route, and CDF is almost here.
We're almost on convoy. Pause.
Rolling, yeah, CDF should be just right coming down the road now with the vehicle.
We had one friendly Vic on location that took out that boat for air. Just be advised that boat is no longer a factor. Still got a single foot mobile moving around on that shoreline. Never going to get there in time. But that's okay.
Yeah, CDF, hold your fire with high explosives.
Okay, that one's out of juice.
Doc, that's true. Doc, that's directed nose front of the bird.
2-3. It is 2-3. Try Echo 2-4. Nope. Go 2-3 and 2-4.
Target was not inside the thatch roof building.
2-2.
He's right here on the outside of the facility, right in front of the helicopter.
Be advised, Newport just captured the target.
Hell yeah.
No injuries on target. We're good to moving.
Hey, firm, you can stick him in the Navy helicopter. We'll fly him back to HQ.
Good copy.
Navy has package. Out Bend for air.
CDF moving back to base.
You guys want to pick me up on the way back up here?
What's your position?
Comms Bravo. I can move to the road if you want.
Yep. I'll pick you up at Comms Bravo.
Moving to the marker solo. Never mind. I've been brought home. Roland, did you catch my last? Roland, how copy?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was fast transported back to base, so I'm already here.